The year's 1944. Deep in the heart of the Ardennes forest, a thick blanket of snow muffles the world in a chilling silence. Ornament of easy company in one first airborne. This silence isn't peace, it's the calm before a storm. They are surrounded, cut off, and pinned down. The German war machine has tightened its steel grip around them, an ambush that seems impossible to escape. Supplies are dwindling, ammunition is dangerously low, and the biting cold is as much an enemy as the soldiers hidden among the pines. Morale is a frozen, fragile thing, on the verge of shattering. Among the exhausted soldiers is a woman named Augusta Chiwi, a nurse from Bastogne. She wasn't a soldier.
She had volunteered to help at the 10th Armored Division's aid station when the siege began.
No, she's trapped with them. Every day she works tirelessly, her hands numb from the cold, tending to the ever-growing number of wounded.
She sees the fear in the young soldier's eyes, the despair creeping in as the German encirclement gets tighter.
The shelling is constant, a terrifying drumbeat reminding them of their predicament. Escape seems like a distant dream. One particularly grim morning, a scout returns with devastating news.
The last known route out, a narrow, winding path through a dense section of the forest, is now heavily fortified.
The Germans have set up machine gun nests, defectively sealing the trap. The company's officers gather, their faces etched with worry. Their maps offer no solutions, only more trees, more snow, more enemy lines. Hope is fading fast. As they discuss their dire options, Augusta, who has been quietly listening, steps forward. The soldiers look at her, a civilian nurse, wondering what she could possibly offer.
She points to a section of the map, a seemingly impassable ridgeline marked by steep, rocky terrain.
She tells them she grew up near these woods. As a child, she and her friends would dare each other to climb those ridges. They knew of a hidden trail, a tiny goat path that zigzagged up the steepest part of the cliff face. It was treacherous and barely visible, a path no army would ever consider or even look for. It was their secret playground. A glimmer of hope, fragile but real, sparks in the cold air. The commanding officer is skeptical. A goat path? It sounds like a fairy tale. But their situation is desperate, and this is the only new idea they've heard.
He looks at Augusta, and the unwavering confidence in her eyes.
He decides to take the chance. Under the cover of a moonless night, Augusta leads a small, hand-picked group of scouts. The climb is grueling. The path is even steeper and more dangerous than she described.
They move in near total darkness, their breath turning to ice in the air.
Every loose rock, every snap of a twig sounds like a gunshot in the oppressive silence. Finally, after hours of painstaking effort, they reach the top. They are behind the German lines. The path is real. The scouts relayed the information back, and a plan is hatched, while a small unit creates a diversion, drawing enemy fire to the fortified main path. The rest of the company will follow Augusta's secret route. It's a huge gamble, but it's their only one.
As the first group begins the perilous climb, Augusta refuses to leave.
She stays at the base of the ridge, helping the wounded make their way up. Her quiet strength and calm voice, a beacon in the terrifying darkness. She opens the way, and then holds it open for them. One by one, the soldiers of Easy Company slip through the German noose, melting into the woods like ghosts. They escape the ambush, not through brute force, but through the courage and knowledge of one woman who remembered her childhood, but Augusta Chiwi, the angel of Bastogne, didn't just heal their wounds. She showed them the way to survival. Her story is a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest weapon in war isn't a gun, but the quiet bravery of an ordinary... Thanks for watching! And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more!